Welcome to SEO Time Machines, the world's first operating system for your browser. I'm Dimitri, the creator, and today I'd like to show you our image upscaler. It's part of our suite of tools for web developers and for designers, and it works in two modes. There's a free version and there's a paid API version. The free version is useful for photos and logos, simple colored sort of graphics that just need to be upscaled. You can upscale it to 1, 2, 4, 16 times the size. There's also a paid AI version. Now, in order to set up the paid version, you need to go to settings, go to advanced features, or just search for Upscaler, and you will see that you need to add an API token. The API token is free, so you can go to Replicate, which is kind of an API provider, or it's a provider for different image capabilities. So you can see you have access to a lot of different models here. Some of them are for upscaling, some of them are for image generation. We're only interested in the upscaling ones. They do have a very small free tier. So if you only do 5 or 6 or 10 images per month, you could probably just get away with that. And all you have to do is create an API token, copy it and paste it here, and then just press save. And then that'll be ready for you. Now, there's two ways to launch it. You can launch it through our quick launch toolbar, type image upscaler, and you'll see that there are a couple of different modes. There's one mode that does slightly better photos. There's one mode that does slightly better for logo and line art. These are both free. If you want to, and obviously here you can have the sizes. If you want to upgrade to the HD model, which uses AI in order to fill out some of the gaps, you can go to that here. And I've made a selection of 5 or 6 of the best models. If you go through them here, you can go to the Replicate website and see which one does better. And each mode has its own preset settings. So you could play around with the advanced options, or you can just pick something based on their documentation here. You can read about what each thing does and how it works. But if you just have it on autopilot, it will basically be the same. You can see the difference between the AI and the regular model. This is the regular model done just very quickly. So you can see a very pixelated picture comes out quite sharply there. So that's very nice. We're just doing very small basic logos. If you just maybe want to upscale your own client's logo, but you can see on this one, that's the pixelation is actually filled in with AI details. So it's just completely different and probably useful in some cases where you have a very tiny, blurry, maybe photo of the company clients, and it's an old photo, so that may be a good option for you. And as I said, you do get about 10 goes on some of these images for free. One thing which I've actually built in is that whichever image you're on, anywhere online, you can simply right-click, go to Image Upscale, and you can upscale directly from there, and you can see that it works very, very quickly. So the images get upscaled and delivered inside the app here. And then if you have multiple images, you can do them multiple images with different settings and then download everything in one go with the zip, or you can download them one by one. So that is the image upscaler feature, now part of the SEO tool suite.